What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Jarek LG back with another YouTube video. Man, I swear it's probably been like 6 or 7 months since I've made a YouTube video. It's been a minute. And if you guys were watching me, I was streaming every single day. Monday through Friday, I was racing Diamondz every single day, having the time of my life. And then just out of nowhere, you guys probably heard that I sold Diamondz. I stopped streaming, and you ain't hear jack shit from me. So today we will get into the truth about my Zed Run sellout. Well, number one, the reason why I wanted to sell out a Zed Run was just to realize profit. I'd bought Diamondz for 1.1 ETH, which was about $4,000 at the time. I'd made 10 ETH raising him. I'd made maybe a couple ETH breeding with him. I'd won some of the biggest races in the game. I'd placed or raced in the biggest races in the game, and there wasn't much more that I could really do with him. I saw Zed kind of going on a downslope. I wanted to realize profit, and so I sold him for 10 ETH. Now we'll kind of get into why I sold him for 10 ETH. It wasn't just one straw that broke the camel's back. It was kind of a number of things. So we'll start with one of them. One of them is just that Zed was no longer fun to play anymore. I got into Zed Run because it was fun and because I was just honestly kind of experimenting, like I was just like, all right, well, a Z2 Legendary Nakamoto sounds like the best. 1.1 ETH sounds reasonable at that market. And hey, racing was fun. Maybe I can race against Steph Curry or Princess of Power and all of these other horses and really test Diamondz against other horses. So Zed was really fun when I started it. But as I grew within Zed, I'd quit my job, it became less and less fun. So I'll say point number one is I mixed business with pleasure, and my pleasure or passion hobby became a business and it no longer became fun. Reason number two is that I really didn't see the brightest future in the Zed team. I see a bright future in Zed as the product, but the current people that run Zed or VHS, Virtual Human Studios, I don't see in the best light. And I don't think that they're really going to be successful in creating a sustainable blockchain or Web3 game. And we can see that with Zed Run. When is the last time one of you guys heard Chris Laurent speak on Spaces? Anybody? This is the CEO of VHS here. Has anybody heard him speak in Spaces the last 6 months about the state of Zed Run or anything like that? No, you haven't. So, in my opinion, the reason why Zed Run's leadership is so bad is really a top-down thing. And so, if Chris Laurent isn't really the best guy to lead Zed, or he's kind of quiet, or he's too busy building to speak on Twitter, it's just so many red flags with that guy to where, the red flags eventually become enough to where Chris Laurent is an advisor in Perion DAO. Perion DAO owns Breathless Edge. So you have a creator of a game being an advisor in a DAO that owns one of the best Z1s in the game, and this guy has access to data and racing attributes and all of the things that we don't have access to. Kind of fishy if you ask me. Just saying. And then you add on the Aloha Tim situation to where someone broke into their database, and if you, the viewer, as yourself, were watching this and you were the CEO of a company, would you not go and prosecute that person to the fullest extent to try and provide or prove the wholesomeness or fairness of your economy? Zed didn't do that. They said they were going to do some stuff. They're just now getting around to talking about possibly re-rolling Genesis horses. Like, it's all a mess. It's all bad. Like I said, great product, terrible team. But with all of that said, if I were to start over and do it again today, would I do anything different? Yes. One thing. There's one thing that I would do different. And it would be accept Archibald's $61,000 offer. Now, in the beginning when I bought Diamondz, I bought him for 1 ETH, and arbitrage offered possibly up to 10 ETH, which was $40,000 at the time. I turned that down. I raced Diamondz, and I made 10 ETH racing, 10 ETH plus racing, and I got an offer from Archibald the day I'd won a big race for maybe like 60,000, right? And I was like, nah, you know what? I'm going to keep Diamondz. I just won a big race. I'm feeling good. I had some speculations that Zed maybe changed something in the racing algorithm to where Diamondz wasn't racing the same, but he'd won a big race. So I said, you know what, Archibald, keep your 60,000. And I turned it down. But then as weeks go on and time goes on, I'd felt like Zed had maybe changed something with the algorithm or something to where Diamondz wasn't racing the same, but I can't really go out and express that to the community, or it's going to publicly devalue Diamondz. So I just hit up arbitrage, told him if I'd be willing to sell him Diamondz for 10 ETH. He accepted. I'd sold him Diamondz for 10 ETH, which was about $28,000. I'd got the 28K, cashed that out into cash. He got Diamondz. And the rest was history from there. I went back to work. I'm back at being a pool boy now. And arbitrage has Diamondz, and he seems to be doing all right, making some good money with him. But that's really the reason why I sold out of Zed, is because poor leadership. I'd felt like they'd possibly nerfed my horse, and I just wanted to realize some profit, man. If I was to go back and do it all again, I would have done it the exact way I did it. Why? Because I found Azra Games, Mark Otero, and possibly what I see as the blue chip of the next Web3 NFT game. So, with all of that said, even though I had all those bumps in the roads, all those ups and downs, I could have sold Diamondz for way more value. I probably could have cashed out for way more than 60K if I were to sell him right after the Redwood City Classic race. But that wouldn't have got me to where I'm at today. I'm grateful that I found the projects that I found going forward. I'm grateful for the experiences that I've had. I'm grateful for the connections that I've made. And I'm grateful to have built a brand or a name within this space. So if you guys stay till the end of this video, drop a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.